Last time on Lawful Stupid. You guys find a nice, quiet spot.
As I see someone who looks like they're about to approach, I want to steal their pass.
You are able to snatch this person's premium pass.
I will flash it to them and then take a couple steps forward as if I'm going upstairs.
They nod you through.
I just want to be scouting out. Is the process similar to get to the high roller?
Awesome.
I would like to try to climb this wall.
You get about halfway up and just freeze like my corgi on the stairs. You make it like maybe an inch higher than you already are from just your gassed arms and legs, and you go and just fall.
I'm going to try and throw her. Fuck it, whatever. It's not going to go well, but...
With the alley-oop throw, it is enough, and you have made it.
I'm going to go alligator swimming up the pipe.
You're screaming for air. You have to inhale, and you get a big lungful of water, and your vision starts to grow dark as you are pushed backwards out of the tunnel down into the pool below. Peregrine.
Do you want to walk outside?
Yes, some fresh air, I think, is in order. And you walk outside, and along the steps, you see Garrett. So, most of you are outside. Oslo, you are floating belly up in a...
Still invisible, right?
Yeah, it's still invisible. No, Oslo just kind of like floats belly up for a second. Just like coughing and choking. Eventually, her mask has probably been discarded at this point. Maybe it's visible. I don't know. Just swims over, gets the mask, and like just kind of holds onto the edge and like just kind of crocodiles there for a little while with like a little the top of her nose up above the water and the top and her eyes above the water. Even though she's invisible, she's just crocodiling and angry.
And Peregrine and Rail and Garrett are on the steps to the fortress.
Garrett! Hello.
Hello, you two. How are things?
Warm.
Very warm. Very, very, very warm.
Fair enough. Are you two all right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
How goes the... Actually, I don't know about it. Never mind.
I would have told him.
Okay. How goes the secret mission?
It would go better if you didn't ask about it in... Looks around. Public. Listen, if you two can't straighten up and fly right, I'll take you both back to the ship right now.
I'll turn this ship around.
Rail raises an eyebrow.
The ship's not going anywhere without him. Mysterious dripping water and lizard footprints approach.
Hello, Oslo.
Hi, Oslo.
I didn't get it.
Did you enjoy it? It looks like you enjoyed a swim, though.
No. I almost drowned.
Yeah, she was wearing her armor. Foolish mistake.
No, I'm not. I'm wearing a cool cape
Don't say
thing.
that too loud. The DM's listening.
I've already noted.
We're in fancy clothes.
Some people wearing their armor underneath.
Yeah, 100%. So I can Superman out. Whoosh. In this case, it's just like normal clothes underneath. Whoosh. Robes.
I have been waiting for the moment to Hulk out of this dress and just have my chainmail on underneath.
No, you specifically said you do not have sleeves on. Come on. I am not redrawing that.
Oh, it looks like somebody's not wearing their armor. You can go for a swim if you want.
Please don't.
I tried to swim up the pipe, and it's way bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Just real quick, I have a note, Sky Song. If you want to start working on the itsy bitsy kobold, swim up the water spout.
Noted and starting now. We'll be done by the end of the episode.
The well spring and wash the
kobold out.
Out came the gods and the sky.
I'm pretty sure it says Sky Song. Shut up.
Don't encourage them, Oslo. Have you ever heard the saying, 3 sheets to the wind?
Don't worry, Perry. Bard's next.
They should double it. Right. So that was spectacularly unsuccessful.
Yeah.
maybe we and by we I mean certainly you two, possibly you, Oslo, not sure, retire to the ship and we'll reconvene tomorrow.
Try again in the morning?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay, excellent. I'll meet you back at the ship then.
Okay.
Wait, what? Are you waiting for Sky Song?
Yeah, I'm not going to leave him here alone.
Also,
Smart.
looks at Perry and Rail. And looks at Garrett. And looks at Perry and Rail. Oh wait, you can't tell because she's fucking invincible. Damn it.
I can see the little water shaking as her head's just back and forth.
Droplets.
Does that make me a third wheel?
Well, you can be the chaperone. That's not a third wheel.
Chaperone.
You want
Gotta leave enough room for David Jones.
There
I appreciate
This is the best idea ever.
are rules on the ship. You must follow them. No improprietaries.
I'm the captain. I make the rules.
I don't know what
Well-
that word means.
Well,
I don't know what that word means either.
We can always replace you. Wait until I tell Uncle Barney what you're doing on his ship.
I don't catch your drift. Are you sure you're going to be okay alone?
Yeah, I'll
Out
be
here
fine.
with a family that hates you.
Well, I'm sober, so point in my corner. I'll be fine. It's okay.
Don't blow.
Nope, seems right on the level.
Well, you're absolutely sure you'll be okay? I'm not trying to lose anyone else, Garrett. If you
I don't
die, I'll
think you
kill
tried to. Well, I don't think you tried to lose the other ones, but that said, it'll be fine. Go. I'm telling you, go. It'll be fine. Oslo, if you want to stay, you can. Otherwise, make sure they get back to the ship safely. Column A, column B.
I'm gonna stay here.
Alrighty then.
Well then. Rail, I wasn't planning on taking a particularly direct route back to the ship. Haven't seen much of the city.
Gross.
You know what? I bet they have a place around here that has like food.
Food sounds good.
Food. Shall we?
Yes. Let's find food.
And he offers you his arm.
I take it. It's a weird height difference, but I take his arm.
It's fine. It's fine. And then and they go wandering off into the city for some sort of fantasy Denny's equivalent.
Fantasy Denny's. Oh, gosh, I
that's
miss
perfect.
Denny's so much.
Come and get a grand slam.
I thought you said they were going to get like food and not fighting. The only
I have the song.
thing I know is people fight behind Denny's.
Well, inside of the Denny's they eat because they
Oh.
need the energy.
That seems
for
like
the
a
fight
bad
that happens
idea.
out back.
That's where the fight
that's-
master that
that's the
Sky
fight
Song
master
has
is.
just
You get a
found
job at
is
Denny's, you have to-
Denny's.
I'm not going to fucking fantasy Waffle House. Not in your life.
I would. Well, that sounds so
Ray
good
is the
right
only
now.
reason this reminded me. My homeroom teacher in high school, I shit you not, his last name was Fight Master.
That's incredible.
It's a good
He
name.
is
Was his
I'm gonna
first
marry
name
him.
Master.
Denny? Was his first name
No.
Dennis,
No.
perhaps?
I actually have
It was
completely
probably
forgotten what his
Richard,
first
so
name
he was Dick.
It's probably
Master.
Dick Fightmaster.
Robert. No. He was the Latin teacher though, if that helps.
Dick Fightmaster.
So he's a fight master and also you can cast spells.
That's
exactly.
right.
Multi-class, if you will.
I'm going to
Elder's Night.
head back in and look for Sky Song.
Diddle-a-doo, Sky Song.
I'm at the bar of the premium level. And is there any interesting conversations I've been able to strike up?
No, you've pretty much through the knowledge you have ascertained have been your conversations.
Do I need to ask for any like specific information on the brother for you to give to me, or are you going to offer us some freebie?
Well, he's not there, so
I know, but like people know him, right? He's pretty well known if he's like.
he's fairly well known as one of many members of this family. He spends most of his time in the high rollers area. He is kind of like the enforcer for the family. So like when shit goes wrong or sideways, he'll usually come down to lay down the law.
Yeah, I don't guess I've seen him, but I imagine he's pretty sizable. Or have I? I don't think I've seen him actually.
No, you haven't seen him.
Okay. Then at that point, if I've gathered that, then I'm just gonna leave.
Okay. You head on back down. I will say that Garrett will recognize you, even though you were in the shape of a portly human. Mostly because you're still wearing the same clothes and panther mask.
Mm-hmm. And I'll say yes. And as I was leaving, the mask is back on though. As I left that building, so maybe he just even knows me because of that.
Yeah.
Oh, and underneath I will change back to disguise. Were you able to figure out where it was, if the freshwater was leading up to a point?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
There's some drips of wet carpet behind him.
What is wrong?
At this point, it has been 1 hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oslo's not very
Then
good.
there is a wet kobold behind him.
So I find out there are 3 levels beyond just the main floor. There is the premium floor, which you have to pay for. There is the high rollers floor, which you have to beat one of 5 masters of their own trade at to get to, and I don't even know what's the top floor. I'm guessing it's maybe similar
probably
to
the penthouse.
Yes. So that's where Sigret is most of the time, and that's where we have to get to. But we're gonna have to either figure some way to get up there without playing, or send someone in who has some very good skills in either fighting, cards, dice, seahorse racing, which is intriguing.
Very particular set of skills.
And then racing, basically. The racing, and then with the captain's wheel, your roulette.
Well, beating a gambling boss sounds pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
That's me.
Not really Archdies. Okay, that's good information. I suppose we get some rest and try again tomorrow.
I want to pass something along as just you two are here, get your insight on it. The captain's sort of on our own excursions currently. What if we can secure the brother for a moment of time, and I pose as the brother and able to make my way up to the top floor and see about. Yes, high risk, also high reward.
I mean, isn't that what this whole thing is?
I don't know what you would figure out at that point. What would we do that for? Like, what would you gain?
Information. Where is this thing at? Is it secured? Does it have guards around it?
Just want to make sure you have a plan, boss.
Again, I don't know what else we would do currently. I mean, otherwise we're stuck here. We're playing games, and then when do we run out of money? What do we do? We can't all be doing what I do to get to the premium floor. Otherwise, it's 500 gold every time you go there. Or is that correct, Shane? Is it every time, or is it a one-time purchase?
Once you have a pass,
a pass
is
500 gold.
I was saying Stardew Valley. I was like, every time I want to go to the desert, I got to pay old girl 500 gold to go.
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I think it's worth a shot to try to at least get up into the high roller area. Not high roller, rural. Premium, and then high rollers. Because I don't know if we'll be able to just steal it. At least not the way I did.
Yeah, I would not suggest it. It seems they're pretty serious about who comes through. They check that, and you just cannot get through. And the bodyguards are pretty big. I'm sure they hire specifically to resist those who don't have
that's
it.
That's why I win enough to buy a pass, and then I get into the premium room, and then I beat a boss, and then I'm in a high roller.
You make it sound so easy. Let's do it.
I mean, it's worth a shot.
All right. Are you
I mean,
Were you
it's
planning
that
to
or
do
kidnap somebody, apparently.
tonight?
No,
we should rest.
Yeah.
Oh, did Captain and Rail, they married yet?
They're having a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, I told them to go back to the boat. They were really drunk.
That sounds promising.
I suppose so.
I wonder if Rail like makes litters of kids. Or if it's just the
You think the ghosts like appear? Yeah, you know what? I don't want to know.
in his children. That's what he only
Nope.
wants someone so he can recreate all of these shadow creatures into babies. I'm onto him.
Okay, back to the boat. I head for the boat.
Yeah,
Definitely. Walking back to the boat.
Head to the boat. Sleep time.
Doodle-a-doo, doodle-a-doo, doodle-a-doo. Peregrine.
sorry.
You are enjoying.
Take me on this date.
I've taken psychic damage from the thing Devin said.
No,
But
you
he's
don't-
not wrong.
You just ignore it. You just ignore it and you just chug along. That's what I do.
Incredible.
But
Sorry.
I've got to do monster battle for you guys in some one shot.
Oh, God.
Meet Rail's demon babies.
Is that where tieflings come from?
Crack the code.
Shane, go on. Say the things.
Yeah, you have enjoyed a meal.
Okay. Fantasy corn dogs.
Fancy corn dogs.
Fantasy.
Rail is your buffet. No.
Stop. Yeah, we went
All
to
you can eat,
Fantasy
baby.
Denny's.
Yes.
Wait, hang on. Very important. I order eggs.
Oh,
Burlesque?
God, no.
No. What have you done?
Just chicken eggs. That's all they have.
Oh, man.
Oh, okay.
I was hoping she would appear. You know who I'm talking about.
Her, no,
I miss her.
no. She's gone forever. She's only on Tangy.
But she's everywhere on Tangy at once.
That's true.
Recurring NPC egg lady. Yeah, we go to...
Wendy the winch, I think is what her name is.
Was it Wendy or Wanda? It doesn't matter.
Who knows? It's like the various Nurse Joys. They're Wendy, Wanda, Waitressia, T Winch.
Melindia. Yeah, we go to Fantasy Denny's. I think I...
Get some fantasy hash browns.
Fantasy hash browns. I continue to regale Rail with stories of funny boat things, leaving out the part where I killed a bunch of people.
He is very interested. He asks leading questions. He's using active listening skills.
This has been Shane breaking down dating at a strategic level. By the way, active listening skills, leading questions.
All I do is meditating.
He takes how you would do an interview at a work thing and just applies it to dates. You're welcome.
Star method it.
Well,
Yep.
what would you say is your strongest skill as an employee? Well,
What would you say your greatest weakness is? I just care too much.
I'd have to say my dick.
Okay,
What's
so
your greatest weakness?
You guys have a meal.
My go-to answer for when they ask you what your greatest weakness is I stare them dead in the eyes, straight deadpan face, go, I'm prone to whimsy.
and that's what you do on dates too.
Same.
That's how he met his wife. We don't even need
Terrifying.
8 seasons of it.
After Fantasy Denny's, do we wander back to the ship? I would wander back to the ship. Does he come with me?
You guys start to wander back to the ship, and he goes, so they're probably going to be pretty, like, obnoxious on the ship about this.
You're right.
So I've never really been on a date before, per se, but I have read books on the subject. So would now be a good time to do a kiss?
Yes.
And then roll to smooch.
What?
Oh my god.
Do I add anything to smooch?
Ginge, insert the biggest, most obnoxious audio sound for this.
You don't listen to him, Ginge.
It's just
No, I'm thinking like a big smooch sound. You know what I'm talking about?
No,
Like that,
Oh no, that's so awful.
like a big wet smooch.
No, that's not how
What'd
it
you roll?
goes.
Do I add anything?
No, it's just a d20.
A natural 1.
He rolled a 19.
What they say? It's guy goes 90%, girl goes 10.
So he is the dominant smoocher. So you are now in a, you can do an athletics or an acrobatics check to escape the smooch. It's like a grapple, get it?
Right, but what if I don't want to escape the smooch?
Well, then you just buckle in.
I buckle in.
And then after and then fireworks happen right there. There's fireworks, and then a 12-string decatet, 12-string decatet shows up, and yeah, it's beautiful and wonderful. And then you guys go back to the ship.
Right before we walk back onto the ship, I'm like, Rail.
Harry.
Serious for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
I can't be serious. We're going to have to discuss, I'm the captain.
Yeah, I'm not doing chores anymore, I think.
I'm the captain now.
Well, that's awfully... Please?
All right, for you.
This is... going to be awkward. And I'm sorry.
Yes. And I'm not.
Alright then. I'm going to stand up on my little tippy toes and do a very light smooch on his cheek. Just a little one.
He blushes,
And I would like to walk onto the ship.
which is not a euphemism.
Ew.
Hey, listeners, if this has been content you've enjoyed, there is now we're unlocking a super secret patron level where you can just get the smut that Shane's going to be writing from now on.
The $69 here.
Yeah.
$69 here.
Yep. So just
The much spoken of.
you got to manually put in that donations, but you can get as much smut as you want. Shane's going to start an erotica fiction business, so don't you worry.
God help me. So you guys all want a long rest?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super duper.
It is the following morning.
Can I get my hit points back?
Okay.
Why are you rolling for a long rest, not Shane?
I rolled to see if I was hungover, but I rolled a natural 20, so I'm not.
You're killing it.
I like it.
What?
I like it.
Never see the smut.
There is not a high enough tier.
I want you to know that if you're a $50 patron, you can listen and send messages on screen while we record, and that is super good. That doesn't exist. It's all smut. Oh my god. Yeah, wake up. I'm going on the deck.
On patreon.com, just me reading my erotic fiction that I have written.
It's not even Lawful Stupid related.
But he's reading it in the voice of the guy who was the being counted guy. But not even him.
Racer.
That one.
It's Albert, the commandant.
Where do I go sign up again? Because I'm leaving the podcast and just going to listen to that from now on.
You get it for free, baby.
Yes.
That's the D&D After Dark. So I'm out on the deck of the ship. How do I keep this to going forward?
I think you have a bathrobe on that looks exactly like your alchemist robes.
I'm polishing
It's
a
loosely
wand.
tied. You've got slippers. You got a cup of coffee.
This is boat dad.
Yeah, boat dad.
Boat dad
My
mode.
lawn.
Barney walks up. Why are you drinking out of my cup? Huh?
Why are you wearing my robe? Why are you wearing my underwear?
You know why.
Did something happen between Barney and Garrett that we didn't know about?
No.
Why do you think there's such tension between
I
them?
knew it. Knew it.
Ah.
Sexual tension. Anyway,
I come wandering out at a decent hour.
Whose room do you come out of?
Mine.
Okay.
What room does Rail?
Everyone's thinking it.
well, to be just even if they did sleep in the same quarters, which they did not, they would have both come out of Perry's because Perry has the best quarters because she's the captain.
Right.
What did
Rail
seems to
canonically sleeps in the galley where there's like a ton of hammocks for like a crew that you guys don't have, so he just sleeps in there by himself.
Okay.
Aw.
Which is tragic.
I know Oslo's still up in the crow's nest, curled up.
Right. So just so you guys know, there are five cabins on the Fates compass. There's the luscious captain's quarters. There is a room for for Garrett.
Every time.
There's a room for Garrett, a room for Barrett, a room for Sky Song.
I have two rooms.
There's a room for Oslo where she keeps her hoard, even though she sleeps in the crow's nest, and is actually
Exactly.
very rude considering the following. There was one room that it was going to be the Rail / Barnabas room, but Rail was like, no, you just have it. I'll sleep in the galley.
I mean, if Rail just like secretly sleeps in Oslo's hoard room, she might not notice.
To be fair, the smell is ridiculous.
It's a lot of bones. There's a lot of bones in there.
It's
A lot of weird
bones.
like pieces of food. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a nightmare in there.
It's you cannot get to the bed.
Where did I get so much shit?
You're a dragon.
It's been a year.
There's so much room for stuff now.
Yeah, okay. I walk out onto the deck. Probably like, I don't know, 7, 8 in the morning. Early-ish.
How?
I don't know. I
That's
didn't...
for me.
Wait, no.
You're not hungover, I know,
no.
but
I get just enough sleep to not get a level of exhaustion. And then I wander out onto the deck. I don't know what time I went to bed last night, but...
Yeah.
Good.
How are you feeling, Captain?
Right as rain, good morning.
Excellent. When the others awake, we should talk about the plan.
Yes, Oslo wasn't able to find where the wellspring was she?
No, not at all. Turns out swimming is not a strong suit of hers, and the current was much more intense than we expected.
And with that, you hear the itsy bitsy kobold went up the wellspring spout. Down came the water and flooded his little snout. Out came the Garrett to scoop up his lizard friend. And we'll be back tomorrow to try it all over again.
Catchy.
That was really good.
that's
was
adorable.
very good.
I love it.
No notes.
Oh my god.
No notes.
You know, you've been singing that for the past hour, just waiting for people to come out. You could just wait for them to come out, Sky Song.
I had to get it right, just right. And then I still not to where I wanted just yet, but wait till Oslo gets here. And she hears it the first time.
Okay. No, it's wonderful.
Oh god.
The first time was awesome.
Well, you have to listen to him hum it for probably another hour or so before Oslo finally
I
just
just
shows up.
made it so he was singing it for an hour.
But he's still humming it,
Still.
Yes, this is great.
apparently. No, yeah, eventually Oslo joins you guys. Eventually.
Good morning.
Also, Rail and Barnabas.
Good morning, everyone.
Also remember.
They're still on the
Family
ship, huh?
breakfast.
Nah, that's fine. Bad joke. Moving on.
Okay, so do I have to swim again?
I don't think that's a good idea. That's went not great. We have a better plan. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to get some attention. But not too much attention, just enough attention. Then we're going to get Simon. Then we're going to subdue Simon. And then Skysong is going to go talk to Simon's papa, Cigarette.
As Simon?
But?
As Simon, Skysong.
No, as Garrett. Of course I'm going to go.
Yes, of course!
Why would we take Simon and be someone that's not Simon?
Get your head in the game,
just
Captain. I know you had a good night. Head in the game.
Look at me. Look at me.
I was just asking for...
Do we have to kidnap basically the prince of this place? We have to kidnap him to do this?
We're going
That's
to
a good
badnap him.
point.
He's not a
Nope,
child.
that's a good point. Oh, also a good point. To be fair, we should probably just murder him.
No.
What? That was not where I was
No.
going with that, but...
Could we just lure him away and have him occupied?
Big douche energy, guys. That's fine. We want to do the world a favor.
I haven't met him.
You just
I
want
don't-
to, I can put away.
You're welcome. Little dodged.
I'm not going to kill an innocent man just so we can get this.
Yeah, well,
You don't have to,
first of all-
Captain. We'll do it.
Well, Skysong's ready. He's got it.
I've
He's
killed
going to
the
absorb all my sin. What? You know what? I knew
We are
that.
not
That's not that big of a
killing
deal.
anyone. Except
But you
it's
know
an
what?
absolutely last-ditch need.
Right. Wink.
Skysong, I'm being serious.
I am too. Wink.
Okay, so we have the plan. I mean, maybe we don't kidnap him. Maybe we just lure him away.
That's what I just said. We lure him away.
Good
and
idea,
occupy him.
Garrett. You always have the
Thanks,
right thing to say at
Skysong.
the right time.
It's an art, really.
Did I do something wrong?
Captain, we're
No,
just
Captain.
giving you a hard time.
Why would you think that?
Laugh a little. Laugh. I want to hear you laugh. I don't think I've heard you laugh.
Ha 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 ha.
That's a dumb laugh. Try again.
No.
I want to roll
Okay.
to tickle Perry.
Okay.
Oh God.
Anyways,
No.
So
You me tickle that girl.
I mean, roll a grapple check, I guess.
That's how you get punched.
Where do I get to... Yeah, can I punch him?
Athletics or acrobatics is the only thing you can
Can I
do.
just roll an
Sky-
attack?
No, you could try.
Skysong, you're going to make Rail jealous. She hit her head on the wall.
Who did?
You did it real good, right?
Are you okay?
I got so mad at how badly I rolled, I hit my head on the wall.
Nah, that's what you get for being on the wrong
I
side of the
have
kitchen.
a dirty 20, so I guess I'm like tickling real
I got a
good.
9.
Yeah, you did a good tickle.
Laugh.
I'm not
You told-
laughing. I'm just
Let us hear
scowling the whole
Perry's
time.
laugh.
No. Let go of me.
Well, that's a terrible laugh, and that's why we'll work on it.
You stop tickling her and you look around and you see a bunch of silhouetted figures
Staring
closely.
surrounding you.
Hey, did they still
Okay.
nod at me?
Yep.
No, now they're winking.
Interesting.
No, now they curtsy.
Oh, girl.
All right. Anyways, how we have to lure him away because he spends most of his time in the high rollers area. So
Oh, dog, no
I
big
don't-
deal. I'm just gonna charm another person.
Hey, I'm to the DM. I just want to chime in real quick. Hey, what's up? It's me, your boy. Why do you have to do anything to him at all?
what?
Why do you have to? Why do you have to do anything to Simon? Why is he involved?
Because I'm
What do you
gonna
mean, why is he involved?
come him. Have you not been listening to the podcast?
Hey, I'm just
the
a
whole time?
player. Let me just say, hey, Skysong, go turn into Simon and walk up there, and let's not know where Simon is. Let's not distract him in any way, shape, or form, so we know where he is.
Let me dig a little deeper.
Because that's why we said we'll just
do you
lure
have to-
him somewhere
Why
else.
do you have to turn into Simon?
Because it's a way that we have talked about getting to the top floor.
I think it might be better to just try and win our way up there.
Yeah, I think Shanesaw explained it to us at the very beginning when Skysong went and talked to his informant when he was like, "Hey, you should probably went up."
Pancakes you are. You hear Shane ask that question, now you're suddenly like, we should definitely do the
I've been
casino.
thinking that the entire time.
Hey, you do whatever you want to. I'm not here to stifle your creativity. If you want to do the Simon Gambit, you can. It just seems like there's like a lot of things that could go wrong with that, and you can play fun games if you want to. You don't have to. You don't want. You guys only have to go
like a
to the top floor.
Why does that feel like a trap? And kidnapping
honestly,
Simon not feel like a trap?
You know what?
Why does kidnapping Simon not feel like you're going to get your character code again?
That's what I want to do, and you guys can't knock that. That's what Skysong would do. That's literally my MO. But if you guys want to play games, you guys go play games, and Skysong will drink until it's all over.
I was going to go play games because that's what I was suggesting in the previous conversation when you guys were talking about. Well, Perry wasn't even there when you guys were talking about kidnapping Simon. I'm like, well, why can't I just go win the games? And you're like, oh, we're just going to kidnap Simon. I'm like, okay. I was just going to go win the games.
And I was just going to go to the top as Simon and get all the information and come back down. It's not that easy. We're going to have to roll for games. You just almost drowned. The same thing can happen with your money.
There's too much that can go wrong with like trying to imitate literally like the scion of this house.
Are we metagaming right now? Because we're metagaming.
You guys are just having. We're just having a discussion. I wanted to know as the DM, and I thought I might inform the listeners why you were going down this path. I understand now. You're saying like, hey, that's my character. He's used to subterfuge and infiltration, and that's the plan you want to go with. I'm cool. I just wanted to make sure I didn't give you the idea as the DM that's what you had to do.
No, we never did. But we talked about it for two episodes now, and that's why I thought. So I'll go majority route. And we'll go to the casino and play games.
I mean, certainly if you want to play to your strength, I'll help you take Simon away and not killing him.
Oh, no. You know what? Let's try the games. If you have enough money, if you can get us in, it's great. Then we don't have to do any of these things. But if it fails, then we're going to have to come up with something else.
We have to decide who's going because we can't afford passes for all of us.
I can get through no problem. I don't really need to play your games on that level. It's the next level that's difficult.
And that gives us 2 people with passes. Or just 1 person, if you just want to pass it around and we don't have to buy a pass at all.
Do these passes have the names on them? Is there anything identifies this, like me being the person I know that had this card to this card?
Not that you know of.
Problem is, I don't know if there's something that links these cards to the people who are supposed to have them. So when I became the individual yesterday, it all lined up. It was fine, but I couldn't speak to if I gave it to Oslo, and perhaps she can walk up, and then if trouble happens, we step in and help us sneak away. But
what age are you good at as far as games of chance?
Nice.
Okay, either of you masters of cards?
No, but bluffing is... Well, I don't know. I'm probably not the best for this Imperial. I can bluff, but I'm not also got a target on my head.
I've cheated my way through many card games. I'd perhaps do the same here.
Oh, and there's also the guy who can fight.
That's the only one I have a chance at. Fighting? I don't know.
Did you hear if it's a fight to the death?
I don't think it would be a fight to the death. That seems awfully bad for business.
Business would be accurate.
Seems great for business, actually.
My concern would be if magic is allowed, then that would certainly give an upper hand to someone.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what the rules are, though. But we have multiple avenues, and I frankly think it is less risky to take them than to try and imitate Simon. But, Skysong, if you dead set on...
No. I'll default. Captain, you're in charge. I said I would listen. You will give orders, and I will listen. I may not always agree, but I'm going to listen.
I just don't want you getting yourself killed.
There was things.
Hey, Finn.
Not from the...
Man, it's super fun playing D&D with people whose entire thing is like, I don't give a shit if my character dies. I don't give a shit. Death, I welcome death as a release.
It's not the worst thing to happen to you. But your life is so complicatedly interconnected with everyone you've ever interacted with. And that's not something you can just put off. Understand that.
That's quite literally. I don't have a lot of close friends because of that. Yes, sure, we're friends, and Garrett and I, he's probably my best friend, but, just because we've worked together for so long. But otherwise,
Garrett nods approvingly.
I don't have a lot of close connections, and that's okay. Not everyone needs close, deep emotional connections with things. And that is me. I don't need it. I enjoy it when it's there, but I don't require it.
Okay, let me just do the dad thing here real quick and in a hurry. Sky Song, you go get a premium pass, get it real ready, real good. Oslo, get ready, you're going to be our gambling star. Perry, you're her +1, period, to the end. If we have to buy another pass for you to get in there, that's what we do. We have ship funds, and that's assuming Oslo doesn't just destroy everything and make tons of money. So, A, B, and C accounted for. So I will
if we take the money I've got, and some of the money, because we gave each of you guys 200, right?
Yes, I haven't spent any of mine.
We could just pull it together and buy at least one more, if not two more. Skyson's got one, and then we have 3.
Perfect. Do that. Don't care. Get on to the next level. Play the games, compete. Go a step further. Easy peasy.
Sounds good.
Then bet something
Are you
big.
going to wait here?
I mean, I can't do anything, right? If I go in there, gonna be big.
Yes.
Everywhere. People are going to see me. Shit. Honestly, if you need to wager me to do that, wager me.
Yeah,
Don't lose, but wager me if you need to.
If
It is what it is.
He's got a point.
there's an idea,
I mean, you could also, don't you have does the Sky Song?
Yes. But I had to roll for
Garrett
it the
could-
last time, and so I mean, I guess if it looks like
Yeah,
crap, we just don't send you in.
I mean, it helps that there's like masks and stuff. Like you could get in without being outwardly Garrett. I think that way you don't have to sit the adventure out on the boat. That's kind of lame.
Sure, we do that.
I can doll you up real quick if you want, and I guess Oslo, do we have the funds to buy 3 more cards to get to the premium level?
Well,
I mean, how did you get yours?
I stole it. But I don't know that it's going to be a good business if suddenly 3 more people have missed they're going to probably start fishing around. One guy loses his cards, so what? 3 people?
we can buy 2 at least. Because I have 200. Perry has 200. Garrett has 200.
Yeah.
Rail goes, you can have this money back that you gave me.
Okay. And Rail has 200. Because we split up 1,200. No. We split up 1,000 between the 5 of us. So if we just use all of that, then we can get 2 more.
Much safer gamble.
I mean, I can try and steal 1.
No.
but-
I think it's best to just purchase them. Garrett, you did bring up a good point about wagering yourself.
Yeah.
The head of this household, if he hates you as much as he does, that might be enough to try and get our hands on the wellspring. I hate the
Yeah.
idea of it, but
Same.
I hope it doesn't come to that.
That makes 2 of us.
I wouldn't ask that of you.
I mean, I volunteered it.
Well, even if we do lose, we'll still get him out of here. He's not staying. I hate to break it to you all.
Yeah, it's the same.
No, I wouldn't think we'd get rid of him that easy.
That's not a deal I'm willing to keep. Okay.
I said I was a vote of confidence. I said I wouldn't think we would get rid of you that easy.
Just fine, whatever. Alright, so you want to, Oslo, you're gonna have to go win more gold if I'm going into the next stage of this round.
Right. I can do that. I can try.
That's step 1.
Right. So let's go ahead and buy the other 2 first.
Mm-hmm.
Because then we don't Then we don't go too low on funds.
Right, I can hang out and drink. You guys go do your thing.
1,000 gold. Please. 1,000 gold, please.
1,000 gold, please. Okay. Which I already took out of the ship fund anyway. So.
Cool.
Two.
2 passes.
2 passes.
2 passes. Alrighty. So, and we can play upstairs, right?
Yeah, that's where
You can
the
play
higher
on the
risks are
numbers
and the
more, yeah.
higher values and
Yeah. And see if we want to see if we can win 500 gold for a 4th pass.
well, we need 500
That would
gold
be
for a
first.
3rd pass, so Garrett can go up to the premium level.
Well, we have Skysong. Skysong has 1. I just
Yes,
bought
this would be
2.
the 4th.
So that's 3.
So we need a 4th one.
Skysong has 1. You bought 2. Yeah,
And
exactly.
we
you
need
need
a 4th
one more.
one
Yeah.
if you were going to go up there.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
cool.
what I was saying.
Great.
Yep, you're saying the same
We
thing.
both said the same thing with different words.
Perfect.
Alright. What I'm saying is, that are you trying to go up there with us? Do you want me to try to win enough gold for a 4th pass?
I mean, I think that's better than sitting on the first floor for the adventure. But otherwise, if we can't make it happen, I can sit on the floor. It's not a big deal.
I can certainly try.
Second try. I believe in you.
What do I roll?
What game would you like to play?
I have a
And-
question
and-
first.
Yes.
If I roll up to the casino in my armor instead of my fancy clothing, do they let me in?
They let you in. You're just dirty.
Cool, I'm just Oslo's muscle now.
Okay.
In case we have to intimidate people, I'm
Yeah.
Oslo's muscle now. I just
Okay.
want it to be stated.
It's stated.
There we go.
I like it.
So it depends on what game you want to play. It depends on what you roll. And are you trying to actually challenge a floor boss while you make the gold? Or are you just trying to...
I'm just
Mix it up
trying
with
to
some
make the
randos.
gold. I'm not going for a floor boss yet. I think Oslo's going to go for dice.
Okay, so you're going to roll over to... Skulls is the name of the game.
Skulls. Not Serpent Stone. Damn.
Not Serpent Stone. Takes too long. So Skulls is a very simple game. It is a game played with 3d6. 3d6, you wager anything minimum gold to play on the premium level is 50 gold to play. You roll 3d6, your objective is to try to roll a skull. A skull is a 1 on the 6-sided dice. The 1 is represented by a skull. If you roll 1 skull, you get your money back plus an equal amount, so you double your money. 2 rolls, you get your money back plus double the amount, and 3 skulls, you get your money back plus triple the amount. If no skulls are rolled, the house keeps the wager.
Well, this is going to go great. It's going to go great.
Minimum of 50 gold to play. What are you wagering?
I'm going to wager 100 first.
100 gold.
We're trying to get 3 ones.
You're trying to get at least 1
3 ones. Damn it. 2, 2, and a 6. It's weird. It's so weird wanting to roll low on d6s.
I know. So the house rakes in your 100 gold.
All right, fine. I was trying 50 this time. We'll try 50.
Go ahead. Roll 3d6.
Damn. Fuck.
And they rake in your 50 gold.
Hey, Perry, you want to go fight somebody?
There's more games.
I know. That's what I'm saying. This fight's a game. Fighting is a game.
There's another dice game even.
Oh, there's another dice game? What's the other dice game?
It is called The Favor of the Bold. And it is very simple. So you roll 2d6. If you wager a minimum of 50 gold, you roll 2d6. On a 7 or a 12, you double your money. If you roll your 2d6 and you don't get a 7 or a 12, you would normally have lost, then you can double down to roll another d6 to try to add that to the total to equal 7 or 12.
I'm not sure I absorbed the second part of that, but okay.
So say I roll 2d6 and I roll two ones. I didn't roll a 7 or a 12, so I have lost, but I wagered 50 gold. I can wager another 50 gold on top of that to try to roll an additional d6. Say that one, I roll a 5, I have equaled
You've equaled 7.
So I would get, but my 100 gold, I would get an additional 100 gold to that. I've doubled down my bet. If you rolled, say, a 4 and you came up with 6, you would lose the full 100 gold because you doubled your bet.
How much of our ship fund are we willing to wager on this, or do we just buy a pass at this point?
I think if we have the money to buy the pass, we should just do that. Unless there is a fight.
Fight.
You can fight.
Fight. Kiss. What?
What? I wouldn't be opposed to fighting.
Sure thing. So it is a $50 gold registration fee.
Cool.
To get into the fight, and then so that just gets you into the fight. It's not a bet, and then anybody can bet on you once you're in the fight.
So we would have.
You can bet on yourself.
But that does not include the 50 gold to get in.
Right.
No, that's just the fee to get into the fight.
I'm not known here, so I don't know how well we would do with people betting.
Well, they only get the money either way.
Yeah, you want to bet on yourself, presumably, to fight and win.
I'm suddenly deeply insecure with my fighting abilities.
Oh, can we enter together?
I mean,
Is there a tag team?
It is single combatant.
We could fight each other. And
Well, you pay the gold to enter. You don't select the lots for who goes against who.
Man. I was going to say one of us could throw the fight, but
Because
Right.
a voice from on high told me I couldn't.
People would just do that.
Right, exactly.
Dumb.
No, I mean, we would. I feel like
I pay
we would
50
gather
gold for
that.
each of us to get in, and we both wager 200 gold on the other guy.
On the other guy.
I don't know. Is it? How do you like your odds of the dice?
Well, considering
Considering my last 2 rounds, not great.
Do we want to chance?
And there's also cards, and there's seahorse racing.
I'll do cards
There's
if you want. I can imagine that's
yeah,
This guy's on
Try the
press
cards
cards.
before
Try
I
cards.
fight.
Try cards.
the name of the game is Sloops and Sailors, boy.
and this, I wanted. I'm not doing just to make money. I'm doing to get to the top 4. Is that different? This is just a $50 you're talking about. Or
Yeah,
$50?
you want to challenge
Yes.
a pit boss? Yeah, that's it's 100 gold minimum to challenge the pit boss. As far as your ante, but you actually have to beat them. So it's pretty simple. You know how to play Texas Hold'em?
Remind me. I think yes.
So you get dealt 2 cards, and then 5 cards come up.
Yes.
3, then 1,
Yep.
then 1. And you're trying to make the best 5 card
Okay.
hand. So roll 2d10. So in this world, the cards range ace to 10. Ace is the highest.
I got a 6 and a 2.
So you have a 6 and a 2. And then those are you probably roll again because you're not supposed to tell me because I'm playing against you. Those are your face down cards.
We got it.
There's my little d10. There we go. Okay, and then there's a round of betting.
Is that part of the 100 that I put down, or that's just
That's your chip stack effectively. So you have 100 gold down, but none of it's in the pot yet.
Oslo, how much gold can I use currently?
I mean, how much do you need?
You can't wager more than 100. It's your 100 down. Your goal. It's a zero-sum game, so your goal is to take the pit boss's 100 gold.
Okay, I thought you said this registration doesn't count. I need to add more. Got it.
No,
I'm going to wager 20 of that.
20. You will get a call. And then 3 cards come up. They are a 3, an 8, and an 8.
Okay, good. I will put another 10 on it.
Raise 20 on top of that. So 32.
Okay, I'll see it.
Okay. Next card is a 7.
Yeah, I'll go all in.
Call. Last card is a 5. So I had an 8 and a 5. So I have a full house.
I also have a
3 8s and
full
2
house,
5s.
but you beat me with 8s. I have a
Oh,
7
you have
and a
5s
5.
and 8s or something?
I have 7 and 5.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, not 7. Sorry. I read that wrong. I had 2 pair. All right,
you
great.
have lost.
Guess we're done here. This is not the way to get to the top. All right, I'm out. I'm going to go talk to my captain.
Dice snow, car snow. We could race seahorses.
Are we racing the seahorses or are we betting on the seahorses?
I think we're betting,
You're betting on the seahorses that are racing.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
I don't like odds on that either. Now, if Finn were here, we'd like it better.
I mean, Perry and I can stick up here if you want to go look out for the dude, try and sneak up to the top floor.
The thing is, we would not ambush him here. It would be outside the casino. So you don't have to leave later.
Subtle as possible, yes. Should I try and fight?
Might as well. I mean, we need somebody to get in. Just do it. If you lose, you're right where we are now.
Yes, but
I think so. Well, is it? Did we confirm if it's to the death?
Ask the man.
It is not to the death.
Okay. That's fine.
Is magic.
And yes, magic is allowed. They have healers on standby.
Okay.
How do we feel about tipping the scale?
What does
Sky
that
Song,
mean?
you can cast magic from a distance.
Yes, but you're in front of everyone. They have casters here. I
How
feel
subtle.
like that is not a great idea. I'll try. But
You could inspire her with your songs.
oh yes,
The Cloakwood song was pretty great earlier.
You don't need inspiration. You know why? Because you're a captain.
Well,
You're a born leader. You are put here to take this crew and sail us to wherever we want to go. And so now it's up to you once again to show us the great leader you truly are.
And that gives you inspiration.
Yes.
And you don't need inspiration, but I still do it.
That's your inspiration.
And that's where we'll end this episode.
I lost my last wagered fight in a D&D game. After my entire party of 5 other people were, like, casting magic on me.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm shook. To be fair, I was a rogue against, like, a 2 levels higher barbarian, so... who's to say?
Yeah.
Hey, if you want to support us
Anywho.
in this endeavor, you can go to store.lawfulstupid.org. You can get t-shirts. You can get a Boat Dad mug. I'm going to keep plugging that shit because it's real good. I saw a picture of
Boat Dad.
stars, and it's super, super, super good. I feel like we need more mugs
So
now that I've seen that one. But listen, if May is over and it has been for a bit, but the Min-Max Mankind shirt is so good and so sleek. Or the premium Lawful Stupid shirt, they feel so good on your skin. So good. So if you want to support the show, that's a good way to do it. Plus get a real nice mug and or t-shirt out of it. That's store.lawfulstupid.org.
And stickers.
Stickers as well. You can put
There's
stickers on your
stickers.
mugs.
Shit.
Ooh.
He broke, and then you fucking wrap it in a t-shirt. Jesus Christ.
What have we done?
Man, that's incredible. You can't buy one without the other. Anyway, Patreon. Oh, it's so cathartic to be back in the seat of the warlocks. We here at Lawful Stupid are all very powerful warlocks thanks to the love of our patrons. Took a break there for a couple weeks, but I'm back. Me, the actual warlock now, is back. And I'm here to remind you that I was gifted by one of our patrons a very powerful ring called the Ring of Rajig. And what it does is it allows me to change, add, or remove a letter from a warlock spell, thus changing the spell entirely. So today I would like to present you with Blade Bard. It's just that. It just brings you a College of Swords bard. And he's just there with you. He's your friend. It's like Summon Greater Demon, except it's Summon Swordy Bard.
Summon Swordy Bard. Is
Summon
that what
Swordy
Sky
Bard.
Song is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
what- that's what we got, Sky Song.
Sky Song just shows up.
Sky Song.
hello.
Yeah.
Did Sky Song go to Sword College? Did you go to Sword College?
Did.
That's delightful.
To study swords.
To study the. While you were busy studying music, I studied the blade. If you would like to support us in a monetary fashion that doesn't include merch, you can head on over to www.patreon.com/Lawful Stupid Podcast. We have lots and lots of tiers that give you different rewards for different levels, and you do, in fact, get some merch as a kickback to that. You can
I was
also
gonna say, and lo and behold, there was merch.
and lo and behold, there's still merch. So whose plug is better, really? No, you can get a t-shirt at a certain level. You get to insert NPCs at a certain level, add magical items to the campaign at a certain level. It's super cool. So if that's the thing you want to do, head on over. Make us warlocks. Make us warlocks.
This
Alternatively-
episode,
yes.
the Roll for Humanity for today, is going to be in support of the Wounded Warrior Project. During Min-Max Mankind, it was cool enough to meet people from a lot of different organizations, but we met some of the guys who are really involved with getting Wounded Warriors plugged in with things like D&D and the video games portion of that, so that was really cool. And so for the rest of the month, we'll be supporting them, and so that roll comes out to a 13 to the first week.
All right. Well, so how do you guys think our odds are for this next episode? How well do you think we're going to do in the next fight? How well do you think Perry's going to do the next fight?
I think I'm going to
You know
come
what you
out
can-
a different class.
Oh my god! What class is Perry gonna be next? You can discuss these things and more on the Discord with other fans of Lawful Stupid, and maybe even us. Maybe we'll pop in and be like, hey, guess what? We're 10 episodes ahead, and oh boy!
Boy howdy.
Boy howdy. But yeah, no, so that's... You can discuss the show on our Discord. There's a special secret room for patrons. There's also, if you are one of those higher tier patrons, there's places where you can see super secret sneak peeks and previews. Man, that's not an easy word to say.
Sneak peeks and previews.
Super sneaky sneak peeks. Yes, where you will see different things that maybe we'll post there while we're recording, or it's just things that happen, a little bit ahead of time. Other things that are in the works, in the backgrounds there. And, just go hang out with other people who play D&D, who may even, want to put together a game, or roleplay, or do whatever.
Come and join our Discord. We'll be waiting for you.
We'll be joining for you.
You will be joining for me.
I must remind you to tweet about the show using the hashtag StupidCast. If you do, I will sing your praises right here on the show. No charge. I will also leave you, rate and review on iTunes, and I will leave you with a question to think on. Yes?
I thought about the
ma'am?
question from last week.
Okay, what'd you come up with?
I've done a lot of reading and watching about the Clone Wars specifically, and I think of the Star Wars era Clone Wars. I think even if there is a being who is genetically identical, you still have a different personality and soul.
What if they have
That's
all
what I
your
memorized
memories?
at. There's
Well, there's,
what they have all these.
they have all your
there's
memories,
a
too.
point. There's a divergent point there where you begin to become two different people depending on your experience.
Yeah,
we're
right
talking
out of
about
the
the
right out
The
of the
moment I
tank,
think
you're the same person.
I think right out of the goo tank you're the same person. However, the moment you start having divergent experiences, you become different people.
I'll agree with that.
I think we're all the same. I don't believe that. That's a lie.
Okay.
Okay. My next question. If you knew that, so you are the secret ghost government. You're the secret ghost government, and you have created new statistic technologies. And every time somebody's born, you know exactly what the percentage is that they're going to kill somebody. That they will be a murderer in their lifetime. You know it. The technology, it is proven. Has never been wrong. Somebody comes up across your screen. They have a 60%. They're a baby. They have a 60% chance that they're going to for sure murder somebody in their lifetime. Do you go ahead and lock them up, or do you let them have a chance?
Lock that baby up.
The thing is, you gotta think about it for a week.
These questions have taken a turn in the past 2
This
weeks.
particular one, yeah.
This
I'm
is
putting
real
a baby
dark.
in a prison behind prison bars. You can guarantee it.
Well, on that cheery note,
We'll think about it for a week and let me know if you've decided to change your mind about
I might.
baby prison.
Well, hold on. Let me. How do you feel about it now, Evan?
Who about?
Have you changed your mind at all?
Nope. Put that baby behind bars.
Okay, cool.
Okay. What if it's a 40% chance? Now it's a majority chance that they're not going to kill somebody. So there's a 40% chance that they
do we know the
Yeah,
crime?
murder.
The
Yeah.
crime is murder?
it's murder.
It is murder.
Every time it's only murder.
Only murder.
Yeah, that's how far the technology has gotten.
So is it they are killing or they're murder in the first degree? Is it? I mean, if it's like they're protecting someone.
You don't.
Hey, if you
have
want to
that
learn
kind of
more
foresight.
about this
technology's
question,
only
I
come so
feel
far.
like he can expand in Discord. You can come and join our Discord. You can learn more about the very
Please join our
specific rules for this murder mystery question. I think that'd be a great way to do that, right? Like,
The fun thing
I get
is,
it.
we're
Everyone
recording
shut
this a
up so we
couple
can end the
months in
episode.
advance. So one day in the future, someone's going to pop into the Discord with the sentence, "So I'm here about the baby murder question," and all of us will have forgotten what they're talking
speak for
about.
yourself. That's not
I
a light
never
topic.
forget for
But I'm
one
just like, oh, yeah,
second.
fuck 'em. I forgot about murdering babies.
No.
My bus.
Oh, that was last week.
This consumes my. No, you don't murder babies. That's no one is here to
Murder
murder
The baby murdered. It was a baby.
The baby is the
murderer.
murderer.
First of all,
baby
you don't
murderer
know anybody
still?
what choice they would
You heard
It
make.
was the baby all along.
You heard of Baby Driver? Well,
So in this hypothetical, there is no option to execute the baby.
Okay, good. Just behind bars.
It's either life. And in fact, we'll say, for the sake of argument, the technology reads your life up to the day that you turn 18. And on their 18th birthday, then we have the number. We've locked in the stats. We have the percentage. Do we send them straight to jail?
Pass
Or
go.
do we let them?
That's good. I like that one. Yeah, we'll chat. Yeah, let's talk about it.
That way we don't have to involve any babies.
that's that's an interesting prop for like a whole sci-fi novel.
Well, it's actually it's more or less the plot of the anime Psychopaths. I realize.
Oh yeah,
as I'm
you're right.
As I'm talking about it, I realize it's pretty much Psychopaths. But
Wait a
don't worry
minute.
about that.
Anyway,
Think about it. Get back to me. We love
we love
you.
you.
Bye.
Mine's a weird salami sword.
That is fucking Dwayne had this little shitty grin on his face like he was gonna fucking challenge me.